All right, boys and girls, we have about 5 minutes before market open on Friday, January 30th, last trading day of the month. Just looking to find the daily bias. I marked out liquidity areas here on the hourly, 4 hourly, and now I'm down into the 5 minute on both S&P and the Nasdaq. And as you can see, market movement overnight has been pretty bearish on the Asian on the Asian session, with London session opening up, popping a little bit, but then taking a sweep of liquidity on the Asian lows, and then trending higher, hitting targets of liquidity just above this low time frame area of liquidity here, and then it looks like it's heading just a little bit stagnant in here. So based on some other rules of daily bias that I've looked at before, we had a downtrend popping up a little bit, taking out liquidity, and then an uptrend. So I'm seeing a reversal here, manipulation and reversal in the previous time frame, with it just consolidating a little bit here. I think it's getting a little bit tired in pre-market. My bias for today is going to be bullish, because I think what we have is some pre-market manipulation right here going on. When market actually opens in just a few minutes, I'm anticipating we're probably going to get a little bit of liquidity sweep, maybe down here under these lows and under these lows. I'm not really seeing any SMT divergences at this point. I looked at the 1 hour and at the 5 minute. Even the 15 minute, I don't believe we have anything. Let me take a quick look here while we've got a moment on the 15 minute for this, and 15 minute here as well. Let's see. And I'm not really seeing it per se. There's a little bit of action right in here where we have this high coming, I'm sorry, this high right here coming down, whereas this new high is forming higher. I mean, again, if I want to term that as a an SMT, it still validates my bullish bias. So I'm going to move back here to the 5 minute. So really, it's just going to be a matter of seeing where the manipulation plays out. Um, maybe it's a sweep up here and then moves down to sweep lower. But I'm really feeling that, this is more a continuation and we're kind of already in the manipulation phase. Um, the only thing is we don't have any real areas of liquidity except for like right down in here. And then on the NASDAQ, it'd be right down below these lows. Um, Let me take another quick look at the 15 minute, see if we have any fair market value gaps. No, we really don't. There were some hourly fair market value gaps that looked interesting for, again, the bullish side of stuff, which is more up here, up in this region. Um, but for now, that'd be more our targets than anything. So I'm still feeling bullish on this. I guess ultimately, once market opens here in about another minute, actually in about another 20 seconds, we'll get a better impression of exactly what price action is going to be doing. But again, I'm getting the impression that when market opens, we're going to have a little bit of a swing, maybe take out some liquidity somewhere down here and then push higher. So we'll just keep an eye on it and not get too hasty on anything just yet. Okay, market open. And it looks like we are immediately pushing now. It looks like we're going to be getting liquidity up here instead. It is a closer target. We'll just let a few things form here. Not get too far ahead of ourselves. Want to play it careful today because okay, we do have some things pushing. I'm going to wait for a pullback. I'm going to go down to the 1 minute and start looking for a pullback, because if we are pushing more bullish immediately as part of our continuation, then that will be okay. So now we have our manipulation. Let's see if we start a fair market value gap here, if there's a place to take a scalp. Okay, that was a very quick little sweep. I think it was just a quick thing just to knock out those London highs, but I still think we're going to be bullish on this. Not quite ready to take this out. There's just nothing, it's not giving me anything quite yet. We took London highs. Barely. So, I mean, I don't know that I consider that a fully legitimate liquidity sweep. I'd still like to see something there. So this still tells me, we're probably looking bullish. We definitely closed out with highs above this here. Yeah, just a little too volatile at the moment. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna look at some confluences here, see what this gives us. We pretty much have an equilibrium going right here. Let's see what we got going on here. We don't quite have a fair market value gap that we're dealing with just yet. So right now, this is up into equilibrium. This is now approaching equilibrium. Okay, we're going to continue getting a break of structure here. If this breaks out, then we are targeting. I'm going to take a quick scalp here. Okay. I might wait for a pullback on the fair market value gap that I see that's forming. We do have an Asian high target here. Let's see what we got here. We got about 12 seconds left. I might be premature getting this fair market value gap drawn out, but I think that would be a good indicator for an entry right now. Let's see if this gets respected. If it does, then I will, chances are I'll take a trade on it. Looks like it's getting respected. And we look like we're okay. We're getting an SMT divergence here on the 5 or on the 1 minute. We might be heading lower. So let's just take a look here. we have what could amount to a lower high and not a higher high. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, we're looking good. This is getting respected. If this gets respected, I'm going to take a long. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm going to go long here. And I'm going to put my target right here at the Asian highs. Put that there. My sell stop will come. I'm going to put my stop right about here. We do have liquidity right there. We got liquidity there. Now I'm going to get stopped out. Yep, I'm afraid I'm going to get stopped out. Yep, got stopped out. That hurt. That SMT on the 1 minute should have been the indicator we were headed down, but I still think we're headed up. I still think we're bullish. I got in at a bad place, and I put my stop in a bad place and got stopped out. If my stop were down here, I think I'd be better off. I'm going to get back in because I just think this is the right play. I think it's the right trade. And you know, if I get stopped out again, now I'm going to place the stop down here. So the stop will be there, and take profit will still be up here. Okay, we're going to let that play out. We do have an area of liquidity there. I'm a little concerned about some turns on that, but I think ultimately we have a pretty good bias on this. And I think based on my risk, I've got a good ratio here. So we'll see. It might take a little time to play out, to tell you the truth, because this right here is. Mm, I mean, it's a good target. How fast it gets there, I don't know, but I think, yeah, I think the continuation model is the right choice on this. We are going to get some pullbacks here, some minor pullbacks on the 1 minute, so we just need to stay patient with it. It's kind of tough when I'm only trading one contract at a time. I'd love to take another contract and then, take some partial profit. Maybe that would be a good move, moving forward, because it's really difficult to try to trade, partials. Um, I guess I could just go down and trade micros instead of minis. That probably would have been a smarter thing. And then that way I could take some partials. So maybe that'll be some strategy I'll start working on next week, is trading micros instead of minis, and then that way I can double up on my contracts. And technically, there's no, I don't believe there's any limit to the contracts that I can trade with this being in the prop account and the pro account. So really, I think we're not, there's no limit to that other than just my, uh, risk to reward ratios that I want to play within, and just how much risk I'm willing to take for that. I mean, you start sizing up like that and you're going to get into a um, much bigger situation. I might, boy, I'm nervous about this, man. It starts pulling out. Sheesh. That sucks to have to give all that back, but okay, it took out that fair market value gap. So I am a little concerned about that on the 1 minute, because that means we took liquidity there, but God, I really, really feel like we're going to be, man, got to make some decisions here. This is still looking pretty tough. We took out that fair market value gap. It makes me feel that, oh, God, I'm going to get out. Okay. I'm going to wait till this reverses again. I took a little bit of profit, but to tell you the truth, I can always get back in. I can always get back in. I'm just going to see if we're moving back up again. I just want to see a move back up. Let me move to the 5 minute and see what's going on. We did come close to my entry. I might have gotten stopped out if that were the case. Yeah, we really don't have a fair market value gap that we're dealing with there. We do have equilibrium. All right, I'm going to get back into the 1 minute here. I think there's another entry here. Looks like we're respecting this fair market value gap, even though we blew the other one. So if we're respecting this one, I'll get back in. Nope, and it looks like we're ditching that one too. We don't have a break of structure quite yet. We are sort of respecting that gap. So, oh, wait a minute. No, we've just respected that gap. That gap doesn't matter. This is equilibrium. I'm sorry, boys and girls. We're, let me get rid of that. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so this is going to be an equilibrium play if I'm still sticking with my bullish bias, which is probably not bad because I'll get a better entry. I just need to have something close, you know. We need to have a candle close above. We have low, low. This is heading to low. Interesting. We got another Eiffel Tower experience here. If we have a break of structure, then this is definitely going to be bearish with the liquidity sweep being at London highs, and they're basically just going to ignore Asian highs, Asian market, Asian session highs. So we'll keep an eye on this. Maybe change my bias. We'll have to see if we get this break of structure. And if we do, we're probably going to sweep some liquidity down here because we have all of this sitting down here. So it doesn't quite look like we got it, but anything's possible here. Yeah, that was a hell of a move down. All right, I'm going to keep an eye on this. Does it want that liquidity? I mean, that would be a target, but we didn't break structure. We did not break structure. Let me go to the 5-minute real quick. I'm going to go back into a long position here because now we are. Yeah, we are in an SMT divergence right here. We have this to lower, this to higher, and we've got equilibrium. So I'm just going to have to play it out. I mean, I guess my stop is going to be down here below these lows because if it blows these out, then it's no good for me. Gotta watch my drawdown here. This is not looking good. Nope, this is not looking good. I might have to get out of this. This might be a tough day today, boys and girls. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know. The SMT is telling me we're going to be bullish, and the way the liquidity, they might just be hopping around to shake out a lot of players here. Yeah, we're finishing this higher high. All right, so we're back in an uptrend, and technically have been in an uptrend the whole time, considering this is the only one that broke structure, but gave us an SMT. Okay, we're just gonna hold tight then. Came down into equilibrium. I did get the trade a little bit higher than I wanted to for equilibrium, but we're still going to target up here. I think we're still targeting these highs because at this point, we're pushing. Yeah. Okay, I'm more confident now that we're staying bullish. So, all right, I'm gonna just go back and target these highs again. And my stop will be right here. I think we needed to manipulate that liquidity just to sweep it out. I think that's what the market makers are doing. And then now they're going to push higher. We're just going to have to wait this one out. This one is not going to be a quick one. Okay, a little bit of a pullback. I guess there's still some liquidity sitting around there around London highs. It is a dangerous place to play. I mean, I'm pretty much just pulling out small amounts here. Let's see what our new. Okay. Oh man, lower highs. Shit. This thing is chopping all over. No, it still looks like an uptrend, higher lows, higher highs on the 1 minute. We're getting a break of structure on the 1 minute, but not on NASDAQ. So what is going on here? Oh man. Hmm. Okay, I just bought a second contract. We matched those lows there. Not there. We're in a pullback, kind of a downtrend, but I think it's a short term. We can go to the 5 minute real quick and see. We do have lower highs. I mean, this very well could be. Yeah, this could be my end. Shit. Oh man, I'm gonna get swept. What is going on? This is whipsaw, man. S&P looks a lot more stable. I'm just I really think the market wants to go bullish. I really do. But I just don't know that it's figuring out what's going on. Yeah, 5 minute structure didn't look as positive as the 1 minute. No, we're heading in a tough way here. I think I might have to get out. This is not looking good, boys and girls. I might have to get out now. We've got SMT divergence in the 1 minute. It's just kind of all over the place, you know? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No, I'm out. Sorry. I just can't. I can't. I'm probably glad that I did because look where it's going. I mean, I'm going to take a quick short on this. Oh, great. Nope. I think I'm out, boys and girls. I think that's it. To liquidation. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Not very well played. And considering that I had some profit on the table, I probably would have been. You look at this thing pop back up. All right. Let's take a look here. I think my drawdown is Yeah, 59,607. I got 59,847. So, yeah, it's not going to let me take any other trades right now because I had, oh, I think I had a trailing drawdown from what my profit was to what my losses were. Oh, a live daily trade. Oh, jeez. It means I had profit, I was up, and I didn't take the profit. And so it trailed up. And all right, so yeah, I'm fucking done. All right. Well, that's that. I guess we start again. All right, boys and girls. We don't live to trade another day until we get a new account. All right.